Hi everybody. Thank you for listening. It's Friday, July 17. I haven't made I have not made a video in quite a while, but today I was called to do a video. Um, the reason is a lot of things that are happening has to do with people feeling very frustrated that there's things that they would like to do but they're not able to do, and they believe it's a block, that they're having a block of something, a block for abundance, a block for love, a block for relationship, a block for finding a job. They think that they have a block in their life and they need to have a breakthrough, go beyond that in order to move to the other side. And many times that is true, but what I'm finding also is that not everything is a block and not everything is a problem. You may think it's a block because you cannot get to the other side as fast as you want to, but what I'm finding is also that it may only be just part of the sequence you're following, part of the way you're growing, part of the way you're unfolding. If you are a seed, you cannot bear flowers. If you are just a little branch, you cannot bear fruit. Everything has a process. So it's not so much about having a block, but maybe consider that it's your approach, the way you are approaching how you doing things. I had a conversation with two people. I had two clients, and the same came for the two of them. It wasn't that they had a block in their life. It was something different. It was just their approach, and not because that their approach they were taking was incorrect, but because the universe, God, the universe was asking them to discover a new area in their life, to have a deepening in a new area in their life. So the way I explain it is, think of a blanket. So I'd like to see the universe as a blanket, okay? And in every blanket is divided by squares, by little squares. Every time you want to have an experience in something, you use one little square. So you have an experience in this area in your life, and let's pretend that experience is about relationships. So you want to have an experience with relationships, so you can go as deep as you want. So here we stay superficial, but you can deepen that experience as much as you want, and it doesn't matter how long you stay in that area. You can spend lifetimes just trying to understand just one area, so relationships, you can be there for your whole lifetime or different lifetimes trying to understand and master relationships. This is where free will comes, because you can tell the universe up to when you want to stay in that experience. You can say, okay, so I know enough, so I want to move and have an experience in something else. So then it's also your free will to say, well, I want to have an experience in careers or an experience in my own business. So the universe will move you, and then it'll make you have an experience in something else. And same thing, you will have a deepening, and that deepening will be as much as you want to handle. You have the free will to say, enough is enough. I want to move and learn something different. I want to experience something different. So when you believe that you may have a block because you can't do something that you want to, the universe may be telling you, this is not a problem, this is not a block. It's just that we want you to have a different approach. We want you to experience a different approach in your life so that you can move into to have a different taste of the other flavors that the universe has for you. So just an example, I had one of the clients that I was talking to. Her approach is very young. She's very committed. She likes to take action. But in this case, the universe wanted her to try the gentle side. So instead of being yang, to try the yin, so that she can experience both together, the yin and the yang. So, as an example, Tai Chi. So, Tai Chi is a very yin movement. It's a very yin training that you can do. It's very slow and it goes with your flow. But the same movements, if you put them all together, make them faster, you can create an action that you can defend yourself against an enemy and you can even attack him. So, but the initial, the essence of Tai Chi is to work with your own flow, with the flow of nature and your nature inside as well. So listening to your body, feeling yourself move with every movement. So the goal is to to have a flow more than anything. But when you put everything together in action, you can have that intention that you want to defend yourself if you need to, or you can protect yourself or attack another person if it's needed. So it can also be young, but the approach, you start from gentleness. You don't start by learning karate or kung fu with that intention that you want to be a warrior. You start with that intention that you want to get to know yourself, your nature, and work with the nature around you. So the approach is from gentleness. So in this case, that can be the same thing when people think that they have a block and they need, they have a block, they have a money block, they have a relationship block, they can't move forward, they don't know what to do. It may not be that. It may just be the universe telling you, we want you to have a different approach because you have already mastered at the way you used to treat situations. So no more of that. We want you to have a different taste of what the universe has to offer. So don't think of things as a problem all the time. Sometimes just shift that thinking to say, well, what haven't I tried that could also be beneficial? Not just in your case, but there's other people that have different approaches that you may not know. So just be open to think this is not a problem. There may be other ways to do the same thing, to get to the same goal. I want to be open to discover what else is there that I can experience and use for my benefit. So it can be that. So don't think that everything is a problem, because many times it's not. It's just the way that you're growing and the way that it's natural for you to move into that new area of your life. So the universe is just opening more doors to say, try this. We want you to have a different experience that you have not had before. You have had that same experience for many times. We want you to move naturally to try something different. Okay, so just consider that if you think that you're having blocks and you can't move forward, it may not be a block. It may just be that a new approach is ready for you to master. Okay. All right, so tonight we're having a discussion, our spiritual discussion. So I'm looking forward to see you there. Okay, I'll see you later, and thank you for listening. All right, bye-bye.